there peeps, mewmew here and welcome back to Dragalia Lost. Today we're going to talk about the information we have about void battles and their imminent arrival. So let's get to it. I truly wonder if you catch on to the moments that I don't know what word to say in English. But, you know, we're going to talk about the new information we got about void battles. We just got this notice today at midnight, at least CST time. And we're going to go through it and talk about it because void battles is like right around the corner. So, FYI, I will be streaming tonight. Tonight I will be playing my first attempts at HMS. So if you want to join me, there's a link to my Twitch in the link. And you can see me fail terribly at that, but it's going to start around 7 p.m. Central. So join me and see me struggle. Yeah. I can't even tell you, like, is it going to be great or is it going to be terrible? But I really haven't tried HMS, like, honestly tried. So we're going to be doing that tonight. Okay. So let's talk about void battles. So void battles will actually be starting on the 22nd of this month. We've already talked about kind of the overview, but there are going to be battles that you can battle very powerful enemies, like boss enemies, and they're coming to, you know, on the 22nd. But basically, these monsters have been kind of controlled by the void, and the void is a collective term for fiends that have been transformed by the effects of black mana, or dragons that have been corrupted and lost themselves due to it. And we'll be facing boss enemies in these quests, and if you defeat them, you can earn materials for crafting weapons or trading in for rewards. You can challenge void battles anytime, regardless of the day of the week. However, the boss enemy that appears will differ based on the day. And you do have to clear Chapter 7 to be able to participate in the void battle. So if you have not completed Chapter 7, I highly suggest that you do so that you can participate in these void battles. Just FYI, I hadn't completed Chapter 7 until last night during stream. I completed that, I recorded that, and soon you will see that as actual video. I just have to edit out all of the actual gameplay to just keep the storyline. And I will say, I do really enjoy the Dragalia storyline. So, the next update is scheduled for... the next update is scheduled for midnight on the 19th. So this actually already happened. And the voice battle start date is being confirmed as the 22nd of February, which is on Thursday. On Thursday. Wait. 12 a.m. on the 22nd. So isn't 12 a.m. the 22nd? Yeah, that's a Friday. That's Friday. So the morning of Friday, we will have void battles available. Tomorrow, I am hoping to get details about what units we're going to be getting, so hopefully get those. And we have some information. So void information number 1. This kind of shroom looking thing, you require 9,000 mites to go up against him. He is light. As its disperse ability wasn't enough, its area of attack applies a paralyzed affliction. That's a fierce 1-2 punch. So to attack, battle against this one, you do need 9,000 might in your party. I don't know how co-op will be available for this. Is there even going to be co-op, since it's supposed to be a little bit harder? But we'll see. And at least for the smaller one, you do require 9,000 might, and it is a light boss, so your dark teams will get to shine here. The void information number 2. Steel Golem Flame required might 10,000. This powerful enemy harries its opposition with a dual affliction, which greatly decreases strength. So you need 10,000 might for this, and flame. And just by this, you might need something to debuff yourself, because if he is decreasing your strength, obviously you're going to be hitting less. But if there's a unit that you have that can like remove afflictions slash debuffs on your character, this would be a really good type for it. And flame. So you need water units for this boss at 10,000 might. The next one that we have, and it's actually the last one that we're gonna have for a little bit, we have Void Zephyr Wind, and you require 12,000 might for this one. And this is the strongest one that we have at the moment. I don't know, so we'll talk about this first. Zephyr has been corrupted by black mana and attacks using the dual affliction. and the Dragon Delay Affliction. The Dragon Delay Affliction greatly reduces the dragon gauge. The next update is for 12 a.m. on February 20th. So tonight there's going to be another update talking more about the void information. So I will be making a video and talking about that tomorrow. And so, we continue being informed of things. But, let's talk about what we do now. So at least right now we know that there's 3 bosses for different elements. So we'll be able to get equipment and, materials to create these weapons of probably these elements. I assume that each of these bosses will be dropping element-specific things for us to be able to craft these weapons. So there is going to probably be a void information 4 to include the other typings. We need a dark type, and we also need a water type enemies for us to make the whole set of 5, because there's 5 elements. And I assume that they'll go up in might, equally, because I don't think that they would just release this for 3 elements and not the other 2. So I expect tomorrow we have information about the water boss and the dark boss. Also, what I expect to find out tomorrow is for us to get a notice about units. So something that is also leaving today is, well, not today, but leaving on Thursday. We are losing this banner on Thursday night. So once rollover happens, this banner will be leaving, and it's going to be very interesting to see what we get in replace of it. It is definitely going to be very interesting. So if you are considering making any more summons on this banner, that the Ardent, oh my gosh, English. The Ardent Admirers, if you're going to summon more on this banner, I really do suggest that you wait at least until tomorrow to find out what units are coming on Thursday after this reset happens. So if we don't find out what the units are tomorrow, we'll find out Thursday. And the banner ends Thursday night. So you'll still have all of Thursday to kind of consider what you want to do on this, front. I personally, as you can probably see from my Wormite, I went hard. After the video that I released with my summons, which, is probably already a card on this video, which I really suggest you check it out. I summoned so much after that video, looking for the Chocolatiers. I do not have the Chocolatiers yet. I did get like 3 other Hildes, a Valentine's Day Hildes, a Hawk, 2 Prometheuses, and a Poseidon. So I did get a decent amount of 5 stars, but I have not gotten the Chocolatiers. I am highly debating whether or not I want to summon more on this banner to possibly get the Chocolatiers. I mean, the skill that Chocolatiers has is something that we don't have currently, and it would go very well on my units, on a specific unit, if they don't have 100% skill prep on them. And even if they have like skill prep 75% at unbinded, it would take them to over 100 to 100% to be able to do their skill right at the beginning. Which honestly, like, if you look back to the challenge battle, the master battles that we had a few weeks ago, it was against the dark boss, so we needed light units. That one, if you had skill prep, you might be able to clear it slightly faster than without having 100% skill prep on those units. So that's definitely something that is like really, really calling out to me. And especially if and when we get the ability to double equip Worm Prince, imagine that it could do something else. And that is what I am looking to. But then again, we might get another Worm Print in a future release that has the same exact skill, but it might not be as cute. I say that with all seriousness, but that's all the things that I've been thinking about. I did put a poll on my community page. If you have not seen it, I highly suggest you do that, because there is a poll. I'm gonna try to ask more things on the poll ever so often to to continue the conversation with y'all. So definitely check that out on the community page. Also, for those that don't know, I now have a join button on my YouTube channel, So if you would like to subscribe to, join the Peep Army, you can join that button on there. I can't show you right now because I don't have a face cam at the moment, but the join button's there if you'd like to subscribe. Well, join the Peep Army. It is a reoccurring monthly charge, but so like honestly y'all don't have to do it, but it does fairly support me in continuing the shenanigans, and I'll probably make a video about it in the future, but you know, just randomly FYI. But let me know in the comments below, what did you think about the information that we've gotten about the void battles? Are you excited? Do you think that maybe the challenge is going to be underwhelming for some of these elements because of their lower might requirements? Or do you think that once we get in, it's going to be like a slap to the face and, you know, going to be beating us like left and right? Let us, and you know, let me know in the comments. I will be checking them, I will be responding, and I will see you in tomorrow's Dragalia video. Thank you, you know, everyone, for being so amazing. I love seeing all your comments and your interactions, and I will see you next time. Meow and meow.